man is back.
Oh, my gosh, the red got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered. You know what I'm saying? It's true. You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare commentary video for you guys. And a lot has happened in the past week. Let's talk about it. And we all talking about pre-orders. Pre-orders. Pre-orders of what though? Well, we got the PlayStation 5, we got the Xbox Series X, we got the Xbox Series S, and we got NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3080. All of those things people were taking pre-orders for within the past 7 days. So let's go back to last week, literally last week, and talk about PlayStation, Sony. So they had a PlayStation 5 showcase where they showed some games. Some of them we've seen already. Others pretty brand new. Like, for example, a possible God of War, rather, and Final Fantasy 16, amongst others. But there's other games that we've seen already, like Demon Souls and the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. And that one game about the Black Hitman, which looks pretty cool. I'm hoping there's multiplayer with that. And there was a few others, you know, things of that nature. But the main thing that everybody wanted to know was the release date and the price of the PlayStation 5. And we finally got those. So the digital edition will be $400, and the regular version with the disc drive will be $500. And here's where things got crazy. I don't recall them saying this, but apparently they did say this in the conference. But pre-orders was going to start the next day, which was Thursday. That's what was said during the conference. Well, Walmart, Target, then Best Buy, and GameStop, they decided to say, no, we're not waiting for the next day. We're going to start taking pre-orders right now. And like 30 minutes or an hour, whatever the case may be, after the conference, pre-orders were going off like crazy. They were going off like crazy, and people were scrambling to try and pre-order their PlayStation 5s. And the major retailers were sold out. And then at some point in time, Sony revealed the emails and basically saying, if you signed up and they emailed you, you won the opportunity to pre-order a PlayStation 5. So they were doing that. Amazon waited until like midnight, and I got mine, as far as I know of, through Amazon. But the next day or 2 days afterwards, Amazon did send out email saying, yeah, we know you pre-ordered the PlayStation 5, but it is possible that you may not get it day one. But then Sony tweeted, yo, we're going to have more coming out later this year. So basically, the bottom line is this. Sony announced that pre-orders were going to start Thursday, but these other retailers started taking pre-orders Wednesday, the day prior. And there were some people who complained about it, and there were some people who liked it. Now you probably wondering, what? Why would people like it? I'll explain why in a second. Well, I think the next day or Friday, NVidia released their newest, or took pre-orders rather, for their newest, I believe this is a graphics card or whatever this is. Yes, it is a graphics card. And the graphics card in question is the GeForce RTX 3080. Now, unlike Sony, who announced when pre-orders started, but retailers was like, nope, we're going to take in pre-orders early. NVIDIA, through their own website, through Newmeg, and through Best Buy, they all said, yo, pre-orders was going to start, I don't remember the exact day, either it was on Thursday or Friday, and it was going to start at a certain time. And what happened? What happened? People were prepared for the pre-order day and the pre-order time, and they programmed bots to buy up a crap ton of these graphics cards. I don't know how much they cost originally. I mean, I could find out, but I don't know how, again, I don't know how much they cost originally, because again, these were pre-orders here. I don't know, again, one more time. So actually, I'll take that back. These graphics cards apparently they started at $700. $700. Now, I'm not. Yeah, they have some that was 740. They have some that was 750, and they have some that was 760. So basically, from 700 to 760 bucks. That's how much the 3080s cost. Well, they were all basically all the pre-orders for those were done because again, people had bots buying them. So they took these $700 to $750 graphic cards, and they are already flipping them on eBay, selling the pre-orders on eBay for $2,000. As my phone went off, $1,080, $800. You know, basically the lowest I seen was 1,100. From 1,100 on up, that's how much these scalpers were selling these graphics cards on eBay for. So, which brings me to Xbox, Microsoft. This past Tuesday, yesterday, pre-orders for the Xbox Series X and S went out. Now, I have not heard any issues with that, and they even announced the time, by the way. I have not heard any issues with that. I don't know if there's like if they had a scalper issue where people are taking the pre-orders and try to flip them. I haven't heard anything about that. But so apparently, Microsoft apparently did theirs just right. So, which brings us to this. What's the problem? What's the issue? Well, like I said, I have not heard any issues about the Xbox Series S or X being brought up by bots or scalpers. Although, if you were to look on eBay, I do see some right now. Confirmed pre-order, $900, $775, $690, $789. Now I do see one that is $500. Now that's like auction. So I guess I don't know. 500 that. So that's weird as heck, but okay. $830, $800, $700, $950, $405. Now I think that's an auction as well, but yeah. $748, $900, $1,000, $650, $975. You get the point. So apparently it is possible that some of the scalpers got the Xbox Series X and probably the S as well. I'm looking at the X at this point in time. So the issue here is scalpers and bots are getting these systems and are reselling them on eBay. Now, nobody should be buying any of this stuff. Nobody should be buying any of this stuff off of eBay because one is stupid. And two is a pride thing. And three, with the case of the Xbox Series X or S, like there's, as far as we know, there's not a short supply of those like they were with the PlayStation 5, based on what was announced and what was not announced, whatever the case may be. So even if you didn't pre-order an Xbox Series X or S, even though they're all like all the pre-orders are done, by the way, more than likely you can't get one by the end of the year. Now I can't 100% say the same about the PlayStation 5. You know, if you would have to pre-order that and hope that pre-orders are reopened back up. You can't just walk into a store and say, yo, I want a PlayStation 5. Nah, that's not going to happen. I'll be honest with you. That's not going to happen. So in that case, it's still the principle of the matter in terms of not getting these pre-orders. And then here's why you shouldn't be even trying to get the NVidia graphics card. Because apparently the 3090s, which is better than the 3080s. The 3090s, they're going to be pre-orders on those soon. So why pay double or triple the price of the 3090s for a 3080 where you could get a 3090 for cheaper? That makes no sense to me. So do I knock Sony for doing or letting what happened happen? No. Do I knock these retailers for taking pre-orders on the PlayStation 5s early? No. Because guess what happened? More of us got a shot of getting our pre-orders through. You know, regarding the PlayStation 5s. Like, this is true. This is 100% true. Way more than those who tried to pre-order the NVIDIA graphics card. Now, granted, NVIDIA did say, yo, we're going to review these pre-orders to see who is legit and who was a bot, aka a scalper and things of that nature. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. But you can't knock Sony. You can't knock these retailers for saying, yo, we're going to do these pre-orders early than expected. Because now they got the scalpers and the bots off guard. But at the long run, there should be like, you know how like when you sign into a website or you check out, they make you click on certain things like, oh, yo, click on the bicycles, the pictures of bicycles that you see. You know, click on the number of fire hydrants you see. Or click on the number of mountains you see. You know, stuff like that. You know, there should be like 3 confirmation test or whatever the case may be. Like, yo, click on that, type in the exact letters and numbers you see, and stuff like that. So that way, these bots won't work. And it was funny because one of the companies that created these bots, they got called out by Review Tech USA, and they hit them up saying, "Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get the graphics card, but we can try and help you and or one of your subscribers get a graphics card." And of course, Rich from Review Tech, he's not buying it. He ain't going for that crap. It is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. So that's all I gotta say about that. You can't hate on Sony. You can't hate on these retailers in regards to what happened with the PlayStation 5s. But really, what you can't hate on is, like, at this point, Numeg, NVidia, and ironically enough, Best Buy for how they handled the 3080 graphics cards. Now, in terms of the Microsoft with the Series X and all the retailers, I mean, there was a lot. So it's like, if you wanted one and you was on point, if you was on time when these pre-orders started, you should have got one. You should have got one. So you shouldn't. And again, as far as I know, there was no issues. Even though I'm looking at some on eBay right now, but there should have been no issues in terms of people getting a pre-order for the Xbox Series X or S. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Even though, like, it was a pain to get it because there was a lot of people trying to get these pre-orders. So all these websites were busy. They had traffic. They wasn't working for some people because a lot of people was on these websites and things of that nature. But you can't hate on any of these companies with the exception of, again, NVIDIA, Numeg, and Best Buy for how they handled the 3080 graphics card. But again, NVIDIA is going to, like, review all these pre-orders. So, I mean, if they reviewed it and they fix it, then pretty much you can't hate on anybody. And that's it. I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.